Hey, how we doing, everybody? Welcome to the latest edition of Storytime with Mrs. Smolen. And man, do I have a great book picked out for you today. A book that our art teacher, Mrs. Miller, actually got for me. So I am excited to read it too because it's about one of my all-time favorite artists. So we'll see if you've ever heard about this artist. But we better get going on this great story. So let me get that drum roll, please. Our story this week is Banksy graffitied walls and wasn't sorry. Banksy, graffiti, walls. Ooh, look at that guy. He kind of looks like, let's see here. Our author is Fausto Gilberti. So let's get going on this great story here. People know me as Banksy, but that's not my real name. That's just what I call myself. Nobody knows who I really am, and that way I stay out of trouble. Look at that black character. Ooh, don't worry, I'm not a robber. Oh, that's good. I am an artist. To me, nothing is exciting as doing a painting where nobody expects it. I paint in the streets, on the walls of buildings, in the sides of houses, and underneath bridges. My art is called graffiti. I do it without permission, and I'm not sorry. I make my art with spray paint and stencils. I've painted monkeys, policemen, children, soldiers, pandas, and the British royal family. But I especially like painting rats. Rats? Look at him painting that rat there. Yes, that is right. Rats! Rats run around cities. They are everywhere and nowhere, always causing a stir. And you know it, that's a bit like me. I once put 200 live rats in an art gallery. Can you imagine what that was like? Ooh. Oh, look at those rats. Ooh, this one. Look, he's parachuting. Oh, man. Look, he's even got a drill doing some construction, it looks like. Oh, man. I've painted all over the world. I like to make images that say something, that mean something. They can be against war or poverty or pollution, and a lot of the time about how I'm fed up with politics. I've even done graffiti on a wall guarded by soldiers armed with rifles. Luckily, they were soldiers who liked my graffiti. Oh, look at that one. The girl with some balloons. I don't just paint on walls. One day I was in the countryside and felt like painting, but there were no walls around me. So I painted on some cows and some sheep. Oh, cows and sheep. Don't worry though, I used animal friendly paint. Oh, that's good. I wonder if those animals like getting a little decoration on them. A lot of my graffiti gets painted over or destroyed. Some people even try to take it along with the walls it's painted on. So I decided to do paintings on canvas as well. But I hated the idea of selling my work to a snooty art collector who would just hang it above their fireplace. I wanted to create artwork where everyone could enjoy it, like in a museum. But most artists have to wait until they die to have their art exhibited in museums. So I did it my way. Oh. Ooh. I put on a hat, a big coat, a fake nose, and a beard so that I wouldn't be recognized. Then I snuck into the British Museum in London and put one of my own paintings on a wall without permission. No one noticed it for 3 whole days. Oh, I did the same trick in other museums. I've even added my own artwork in the Louvre in Paris and the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York. Wow. Then I decided to have a proper exhibition at the Bristol City Museum in England. This time I got permission. Oh, look at him here. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Oh, he snuck that in there. Man, so sneaky. It was an incredible exhibition and a lot of fun, or so I was sold, or so I'm told. I didn't stay to enjoy it, of course. I showed sculptures like robot chicken nuggets eating ketchup, Robot chicken nuggets. What? I like chicken nuggets. Dancing sausages, swimming fish sticks, a leopard skin sleeping in a tree, and a little rabbit filing its nails. I hid my paintings among the old artworks in the museum. You had to try and find the Banksys. Oh, look at it. Okay, there's some dancing sausages. Oh, look at those chicken nuggets eating some ketchup. Oh, look over here. Some fish sticks swimming with the real fish. Man, you're silly, Banksy. I like to see how the public react to my work. So one day I put some sharks in a lake in a park in London. The ducks didn't seem to mind. Oh, look at them making some shark fins. And then look. Oh, a shark in a lake in London? Man, you're silly, Banksy. I don't really like selling my artwork for lots of money. When a very rich woman bought one of my paintings for $1.4 million, what? That much money? Oh, an alarm went off and the canvas self-destructed. It was destroyed by a shredder I had installed in the picture frame. I wish I could have seen her face. Oh, look, he's setting off the shredder there. Oh, man. Like I said, my art is worth a lot, but I don't really like selling it for much money. So one day I set up a street stall where I sold my paintings for only $60. Many people walked past the stall because they thought the paintings were fakes. Only 8 pieces were bought that day. When people found out that they had bought a real, genuine Banksy painting, they fainted with excitement. And those who hadn't bought them, they fainted from the shock of missing out. Oh, look at that lady's happy. Oh, she looks like someone fainted, though. You know, I've done a lot of things all over the years, but I've never thought I'd end up famous. My work is known to millions of people, and yet no one knows who I really am. Not even my own parents. But people like trying to find out. So who am I? Some say I am a woman who, even with a busy life, finds time to graffiti. Look. We'll come back to this one. Remember that picture there. We'll come back to that. Some say I'm a musician who, in between gigs and writing songs, finds the time to be a street artist. Oh, look at this little rat up here saying, "You are a rock star." Oh, look at that one. He's got his boombox. One here is rocking out. Some people say Banksy isn't just one person, but a whole team of artists. There are lots of different theories, some of them pretty wild. Here's something that is true. I can't wait for someone to find out, because sometimes beyond Banksy, even I forget who I really am. So, if you find out who Banksy is, will you tell me? I'd like to know too. So if you find out, let me know too. And that's our story. Oh, and looky here. Here's one of his actual real artworks. Oh, look at that. That is cool. Oh, so I like that story. I hope you like that story. And the cool thing is I have actually seen some real Banksys in real life. So I've got some pictures here even to show you. Look, if you look at this one, look, here's some of those famous rats. This was in Paris, France. So look, here's the Eiffel Tower you can see there. And look at those rats that he painted. Beautiful. Oh, and then there's another one that we saw too. Look at, this was actually in that book. Remember, I told you to remember, this was in London, England, and this was on the side of a building about probably 25 or 30 feet up in the air. So he even gets a real high. Ooh, look at there. So, my friends, as always, I hope you enjoyed that book. And this was a good book. We learned about some art, too. So, once again, thanks, Mrs. Miller, for sharing that with us. But until next time, my friends, pick up a book, read, and I look forward to reading you another story very soon. Have a great day.